Hello and welcome to a brand new City Skylines series. Yes, I've wanted to do this one for a while and an unfortunate set of events have enabled me to bring my plans forward. This you're seeing right now on screen is Nagasaki, Japan. It's an amazing place, a place I really want to go, and I love everything about it. Just looking at it all the time is amazing. So we're going to build it. Yeah, you heard that right. I am going to do my first recreation of a city. It's not going to be 100% because you just can't. So there's some artistic, creative side of things, but you know, it's going to be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm putting so much effort into this series. It's going to be great. So join me as I do it. And today we're going to start by building the map. This is an episode 0, as they say. Let's get on with it. Let's hit the intro. Okay, now that's out of the way. Let's get on with this. I'm going to go through a few things I'm doing on screen quickly, and then we'll go into a few other things. So I'm building the map. To start with, importing your height map. Usual rubbish. Image overlay. Gonna cut out some ground, you know. I can sit here and tell you exactly what I'm doing all day, every day, but I mean, it's self-explanatory, right? The mod I used for that, the image overlay mod, is fantastic. Basically, I went online, got the height map data, the image of the actual area that I'm going to build. So that exact section, the height map data, just for that, imported that. Had to mess about with Photoshop a little bit because it was, you know, too low. I needed it high off the ground so I can cut away the actual water and the sea front here, but you know, a couple of hours worth of playing about and import export and messing about with it, got it right, so I was able to go in and get it. Now this again, it was so difficult because the 1:1 scale is so hard to do. So many different creators claim they've done it and they can do it. You can't. The buildings just aren't the right size. There's a lot of PO work I'm doing here, a lot of creation, a lot of custom stuff that you just cannot do one-to-one style, you know, unless I spent a month making one video, and that's just going to be a pain because I just want to build and build and build and build. So you know, I can't really do that. And as you know, the unfortunate events that did happen to me a few weeks back or a month or so ago now, it's been a long time actually, and I completely lost everything, which sucks. Check my update video if you want to know what happened, but I don't let that stop me. I'm back in the game. Got in it as soon as I was able to stabilize it and, you know, start building again. So I want you to just basically join me on this journey as we try to build Nagasaki to the best we can. Like I said, there's some artistic side of things. I'm not doing 100% like for like because it's just so difficult to do, and my skill level is just not there. I'll be honest. You know, I'm not amazing at this game. I'm okay, but I can't do 100% one-for-one. So there are a few things that are slightly different, and you'll see that as the series progresses, where I build areas and it's not quite to scale and I have to kind of fill it or change things, scale things up or down to fit the actual area. But you know what? I'm having great fun doing this so far. I'm really looking forward to it. It is going to be heavily detailed, and I mean heavily detailed, because that's what I love to do. And that's what I love about this game, is getting in there and really detailing up and really making it my own. And it's just so much fun. But you know, that's what we play this game for. At least that's what I play this game for, because I love it. It's just so much fun. And yeah, so something different for me. I hope you really enjoy it. In case you didn't see it, I did put an announcement up the other day. Both me and Wolfgirl have come to the conclusion together. We had a good chat, a long discussion about it. I say long discussion, it took about 2 seconds to actually come to this decision, but we did continue to chat about the Judgment series. Now, that's been doing really well. People are loving it and enjoying it, which is great. But due to the current circumstances in the world, we've decided to put it on hold, and that is due to the nature of the actual story and whether it can be seen as quite controversial or inappropriate, as it were, with where the story was heading. So we want to put it on hold for the moment while current events are going on. You know, we do obviously, you know, want to continue it and deal with other things. But we'll be back, don't you worry. There are a few other things I've done for this. I built some mods, not some mods. I keep saying mods. I mean, it wouldn't be a SakuraNation video if I didn't mess up my basic English, so yay, I guess. I built some assets for this as well. There's a few that are just absolutely amazing, one of which I've already released, which was the apartment. That was built to fit a specific area because there wasn't one that fit that as well as I wanted it to do. Didn't fit the actual build, so I had to make it. And that's what I'm loving about this. If I don't have it, I'm making it. Whether I'm making it with PO in game or I'm building an asset, I've got, you know, extra things coming down. Like I built a tram. It's my first ever tram, and it works, and it's amazing. It runs around my city. I watch it quite a lot, and I love it. And that will be coming out after episode 1 officially releases. It will be coming out then, and you'll be able to download that, sub to it, and see what you think, and let me know. I'm happy if you get it and you want to take some screenshots, send me the screenshots. I will put them on the workshop. It's going to be really cool, and I've got a few other things as well. Anyway, on screen, the one issue with the height map generator that you put in when you build up the height map and you import it in is it's very blocky, which is really annoying. So I went in, you know, brushing it up, smoothing it, making it look a lot nicer, a lot more like actual mountains and hills, stuff like that. But I am going to add a few more into this that didn't come in on the height generator. A few that are kind of just going to sit there. They're in countryside in Nagasaki. There's not so much buildings in those areas that I'm looking at, and so I'm going to fill that with some mountains and stuff like that. So just for nice scenery, something that's going to look good. Once I've done all this, I'm going to go back in, just going to start putting the rivers in and stuff like that. And I spent ages doing it, the rivers, and it was a lot of work where some of them are man-made rivers, so they're going to have, you know, made with like things like keys and stuff like that. So you'll see me change them in game when we get into it, and a few other little bits like that. After we've done that, I'm going to put the road infrastructure in, just the basis based on what's on the maps, as the highways. Now, a few roads aren't highways, they're main streets, but I'm going to replace some highways on here, so you know you can look at that. You won't see me do that because I'm an idiot. We'll leave it at that. It's just, anyone who knows me will know exactly what I mean by I'm an idiot and what I did. But, you know, they are there. The map itself, I don't put any trees on it now. I've left it blank, and that's because I'm detailing it up in game. So I don't want all this stuff. I want it to be kind of blank, so I can go in on a blank slate. If you like the map, maybe I'll release it. If anyone wants it, you know, just let me know in the comments down below if you like it and you want me to release it. It is a blank map. But it's a scale map in Nagasaki, of a certain area of Nagasaki anyway, because Nagasaki is a massive place, and we don't have enough tiles, basically, and that's even using all 81. There are more tiles, you know, I just couldn't do it. But if you want me to release it in the workshop, let me know, and I will definitely be more than happy to do that. I think it's a great map. There's some amazing Nagasaki maps out there. And I was looking at them for a while, but they didn't quite do the area I wanted to do, so I redid it, basically. My choice. Took me some time, but we got there. And, you know, I had a great time doing it. It was so much fun, so enjoyable to map build. This is the first time I've ever built a map, so it's not amazing. It's not to the standard that some people do, but for me, it was fantastic. I loved doing it. It was a new challenge for me, which is all fun, and I love it. I keep saying I love it, but I actually do. I really did. I have enjoyed this. I don't know, I keep saying it over and over again. I've said it about 20 times now, or whatever. If anyone knows, stick it down the bottom and we'll put that up on the screen, kind of like when we did the ums and ers, and that counter. I think it was on one of my airport videos, QCI, but I digress. But yeah, it's going to be so cool. I really hope you do enjoy the series with me, because I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, I don't actually know if there's anything else I want to go over. I know I've been rambling on for the last sort of 10 minutes about rubbish, basically, but you know, I'm really excited about this. It's going to be so cool. So yeah, I really do hope you like it, but I'm going to close out now because we're going to do a few different things, play about with the mountains, stuff like that. It's all fun, maybe boring to watch. I understand if you don't watch the whole of this video, it is just a map build. I get it, but please, I hope you do hang around. Look at the cinematics at the end. I know it's an empty map, but they do look good. Again, I think so, and I do hope you two do too, but you know, if you have enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and if you are a regular here and you're not subscribed, then click that button. It's just one click. Close your eyes, mouse over, click the button, done. Although, put your mouse over the button first before you close your eyes, otherwise you might click the wrong button. But seriously, really do hope you enjoyed it. My Patreon and workshop and everything beautiful like that is linked in the description below. Leave a comment. I love to chat with you. I love to reply, and hopefully I'll be releasing a bit more regularly now. We'll see. Work is still full-time, ongoing, and of course trying to get into shape. But have yourself a good one. Thank you for joining me in Nagasaki, Japan. Yes, we'll be back soon. Goodbye.